Okay, so as soon as though it's Easter, we thought we'd do a little video about how to pot some potatoes into some pots so that you can easily keep them on your patio in your garden. So we've got our compost, we've got a large container that we can fit 3 potatoes in, and we've got some smaller pots that we can keep just 1 potato in each one. I've got my avid little helper here, and she's going to help me, and we're going to show you how to pot up some potatoes. So first we're going to plant 1 potato in our 10-litre pot. So in the bottom of the pot you can see we've got our drainage holes, so that'll stop the potatoes getting waterlogged. And then on top of them you just need to put some bits of broken pottery or some bits of polystyrene over a few of the holes, and this will just stop your potatoes getting waterlogged and allow the water to drain out of the bottom. The next stage is adding your compost into the pot. Potatoes will pretty much growing anything, but we're just using a bag of multi-purpose compost. So it's all nice and loose, there's no big chunks in it, and then we're just going to start filling our pot. Okay, so when you've got about 10 centimetres worth of compost in the bottom of your pot, it's time to put your potato in. So the potatoes we're using are First Early varieties. These are varieties that you can plant now, and then they're ready to harvest late June, early July. So we've got some rockets, and we've also got some international kidneys, which is very similar to Jersey Royals. So your potatoes, you might have already had some chitting on your windowsill, and these haven't really been chitted, but it's fine, they're still sprouting, so we can put them straight in now. So they just go 1 potato into the middle of your pot with some sprouts pointing upwards, and you then need to cover with another layer of compost. When you've got about another 10 centimetres of compost on top of your potato, it's time to give it a little drink. The main thing to remember is to keep your potatoes nice and moist, and then they'll grow. Once the shoots start growing and coming through, you can add on a bit more compost onto the top until you're almost level with the top of your pot. Don't forget to label your potato so you can keep an eye on the varieties that you like and plant them again next year. I'm just going to show you in our big planter here where we've got 3 potatoes. We've got them nicely even spaced out just to give each potato room enough to grow. And again, we've got the compost on the bottom, and you don't have to be too accurate about how much you've got in there. And then we'll give them another layer of compost on the top, probably about up to this line here. And then again, as the shoots start to come through, we'll add a little bit more compost until it's just below the rim, and then that gives the shoots enough soil to come through. Big one. Need a bit more in that one. And that's it, that's all there is to it. The main thing to remember is not to overthink it. If you get a potato in your compost, keep him well watered, in a nice sunny position, and it'll grow nicely. You can have a look towards the end of June, just place your hand in the bucket and you should be able to feel some potatoes growing. But we'll try to remember to keep you updated as our potatoes grow, and then we'll see what sort of harvest we get in the summer.